Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome. This is your daily reading for Thursday, September 4th. Time is fluid, Pisces. This is your channel. We're going to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, Pisces. And you have card number 10 with I Am Ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. All right, so it looks like you are sitting in a position where others will be very, I want to say, possibly persuaded or inspired by you and your ideas and the things that you are saying around this time. It gives me a very stimulating vibe where I feel like there could be certain things that you have been thinking about or wanting to say that could be very beneficial in saying to either a person, a community, or just in a position of a movement towards getting ideas out there to a crowd even. You have the future mermaid flying out on the shuffle. So there is definitely something that is going to happen for you today that will have a direct impact to something in the future. So whether it is this conversation around ideas and around you putting yourself first and you getting your feelings, wants, and desires known is going to be really important for setting up your future. And you also have the mermaid of go with the flow. Beautiful. Okay. So I feel like this is really strong in your energy, Pisces, where going with the flow is something that is very beneficial for you, but also anticipating more of an optimistic energy. So I feel like this vibe gives me that there are certain things that you feel like could be beneficial that others know, either about you or about themselves or about the world at large. And there is this, I don't want to say urgency specifically, but there is this energy of feeling directed or guided in expressing something that puts you first, that puts you in the leader energy. So we have luck is on your side with new moon in Sagittarius. This is a really beautiful energy to receive. This is indicating that this is favored in your energy, as well as fellow Jupiter sign Sagittarius coming through here for you. Jupiter is your ancient ruler, Pisces. There is a lot of favorability in putting yourself first here. And I feel like that's what this I am ingenious energy is giving you. I feel like you are coming into an idea that puts yourself first at the same time as gives other people their own way of being without necessarily saying, well, this is how I am, so you have to change. It's more or less in a position of you just stating wants, needs, desires, and this is who I am, and this is what I need to be fulfilled. So you either carry that out for Pisces, or you can carry things out on your own. So I feel like there could be some type of competition with your solitude here, where there could be possibly a lover here or somebody connected, because, you know, Jupiter would be the husband in the astrology, which would be a divine counterpart, male or female, it doesn't matter. With Jupiter and Venus being the feminine energy, there is a really strong indication of there could be a vibration of a relationship around you where you want to state more wants and needs, but also want to go with the flow, but set up a good future for either a connection or a workplace scenario or a dynamic or even like a roommate scenario, right? It's good to tell somebody maybe what your pet peeves are, things that push your buttons that you're about to live with, things like that. So let's see. That's just metaphors and examples of the energy that I'm feeling, you know, like you could be doing something different that holds that energy. You also have the angel and aura of divine magic, card number 19 with wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishment. All right, so you stating and you going with the flow of finding the perfect ways to get out your ideas and how you feel today or around this energy is going to be very beneficial for you, because you may have been doubting yourself, or maybe you felt pessimistic towards your own wants and needs, or maybe even felt bad wanting to put your wants and needs first, feeling like it could be coming from a selfish energy. But I feel like your desires here and the things that you are dreaming up and the things that you are wanting for yourself are kind of beneficial to the growth of all. And I feel like that's helping your energy feel that vibration to go with the flow and get them out there, because you have very favorability with luck is on your side and divine magic with wish fulfillment. So let's see what your tarot theme cards are for the day, Pisces. We have change your focus with the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is the energy that I felt with looking at I Am Ingenious and looking at your wants, needs, and desires and what you require or would like to be delivered to you in a setting is something that could be compromised on. And I feel like, and I say that because this numerology energy, you know, first card, the number to look for, number 10, it ends with directing others how to carry things out. So that's where it gives me the indication of where you might feel like your needs may not be met, but if you make them known, you might be surprised. We have shine with the sun, exactly, making them known, giving them truth, revealing the energy and how you feel, and darkest spheres with the 9 of Swords. All right, so I feel like you've been really stressing out possibly how you would be perceived or how somebody would feel around you speaking up about something or you putting yourself first in a way. Especially with the 9 of Swords underneath, go with the flow. You might have felt like it hasn't been that easy to go with the flow lately. You may have really been trying to get yourself in the flow, but you're going to figure something out here. There's going to be either an accomplishment in your own energy that has a ripple effect to your future being brighter in this scenario, in this relationship, in this theme of life. Let's clarify it. On the 5 of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups. Yes. So really sitting in that flow. The Queen of Cups is an energy that's going to go in the flow of the emotions. This is a Piscean card as well. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, sitting in your authenticity of going with the flow of your emotions instead of allowing yourself to get stuck on them mentally is something that looks like is going to be internally processed for you around this time. On the sun, you have the Page of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, so I feel like, you know, the Page of Swords is a startup energy. The Page of Swords is a learning energy. You see in this card, there are light bulbs. Those are the ideas. And it is holding a book of learning, right? At least in this symbolism of the way this tarot deck is. Connected to the sun. So there is a new learning process you are stepping into in terms of how you communicate and put your needs and wants first, possibly without seeming selfish or seeming like you're going to be judged or disappoint another person for that. So that's a really nice energy. Really nice. And that's where I feel like there is that interconnection, you know, like having all of these ideas and having a very sharp and stimulating mind that could be put out there at this time or needed to be fueled in this moment by figuring out a way to express yourself on a different level. And on the 9 of Swords, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, because there is a sense of either in the future, there feels like there's stability here, or there could be stability here, or there's something revolving in the home that could be what you want to express. You know, it's kind of like telling people like, okay, everybody make sure you clean out the part of the dryer when you take your clothes out of the dryer and you don't want to seem like you're being, I don't know, bossy to the people in the home. Something like that. There's something that like you want to express that is a desire, want, and need. And it could be large on a grand scale. It could be minuscule on a very minimal scale, but it does look like it has something to do with some type of like stable environment. Or could be stable environment. Your advice is the 9 of Wands. So your advice is to rest. Your advice is to not force, but flow, really. And some of you, I feel like it is going to be beneficial for you to, I want to say, detach yourself for internal process instead of feel the need to internal process before you feel certain about how you want to express yourself or reveal something that you are wanting to say. And your outcome is the sun. Okay, yeah, so I feel like there is, you know, when you're scared to say something and then you say it and then the way it's received by another individual is just so good and you're like, wow, like I was so scared to bring that up. Like that's the type of energy I feel here. And it looks like it has something to do with a either stable individual or stable environment, or has a lot of movement towards being stable, or it could be something that has to do with the home. Let's clarify this one more time. 10 of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. So there could be plans being made in the future here at the same time of this reveal of conversation and expression and truth here. Now, this could be backwards, you know, somebody could be wanting to say something to you, Pisces, but this is your reading, so I'm going to read it as is and the way it's coming through. But it could be vice versa for some of you, that there could be somebody feeling this energy towards you and wanting to express something of their want and need towards the connection, dynamic, or environment. Let's see. Or even project, you know. 9 of Wands as your advice with the 4 of Wands. Yeah, there is like a need here to like protect the peace of a situation and protect the good vibes of a situation here in your advice. It's like protecting your own peace, but then also protecting the peace of a situation is being advised to you here. And that mermaid of go with the flow is going to help you do that. Because a lot of the time when we do feel triggered or we do feel anxious about something, it gives us a sense of urgency to act or to do something or to explode even in a way. And the sun as your outcome with the World. Wow. Okay. And the World clarified by, hello, the Magician. Yes, I feel like you are coming into a new way to work your wand. And your word is your wand. The way you speak, the way you think, the way you are outwardly and perceive the world and individuals. And I feel like there is such a strong energy here of you learning something and as well receiving wish fulfillment with it. And I feel like for a lot of you, there is also even more stable potential for the future with it. And that bringing the future, because the Page of Pentacles for me is a lucky energy and it is connected to darkest fears. So that's where it gives me that vibration of where it seemed like there could have been some type of anxiety or nervousness around something that actually would be ending up great with divine magic and luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. It's actually going to bring you expansion. So I feel like you are coming into a renewed way of expressing your needs, wants, desires, and you're going to create it and you're going to attract it in with your outcome and complete a cycle of probably withholding that energy, withholding your needs, wants, and desires out of maybe either people pleasing or scared of judgment or fear of judgment, or something along the lines where you may have felt like it could have been delivered or received in a way that you didn't want it to be. This energy is kind of like, I got it to say, I got something to say. I'm going to articulate it well. I'm going to come up with a different ideas that this can be articulated in the way that it serves the whole in general. And it's going to do something really magical for you. So I like this. You have a double sun energy, so you could be connecting to a Leo or have a Leo around you. You also have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. So let's see here with your ending oracle. Your power position for the day is the Well Watcher. Yes, wisdom, prayer of the divine. Card number 7. And I'm pretty sure, Pisces, you have an eclipse. Yes, you do, on September 7th, which is coming up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell because you will get a Pisces eclipse reading. Here we go. The well watcher, some of you may see a well, drive past a well, find yourself walking, and you see a well. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a well in the Divine Magic card too. Ooh, we love the double symbolism. Okay, guys, pay attention to the wells. It's somewhere around, and maybe you might not see it somewhere in waking day. Maybe you might see it like online or something like that, or you watch a movie and there's a prominent point about a well. Okay, here we go. The well watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of the power in the world, which he reminds you is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution into your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the small, still voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. All right, Pisces, what a reading. So the little affirmation that the well watcher gives you, that you can like comment down below on the reading, or maybe just like write down and remember to say, is thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. Beautiful. What a reading. Sorry, Pisces, I've been a little MIA on this channel. It was Leo season, and I have a Leo channel, and I do the Leo season daily marathon, and it just like really took over, as well as me transitioning out of my healing suite and into finding different location. So a lot of things going on over here, but I'm going to be back more active on this channel. And in a couple of months, also go back on my main All Signs channel if you would like to watch your other chart placements as well as or cross watch. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Pisces. You will stay updated on all the news, and I will see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good one wherever you are at in the world. Bye now.